Alright, we're going to do some testing today with our Timken Phalanx tester, and there's been a lot of people that say that this is a fake fraud or whatever. As you can see here, we put a mark on there because people say that it's not turning, so we'll through these videos show that it's actually turning, because you won't be able to see the mark because it spins so fast. The motor setting is actually on a 3, so it has the proper RPM for a Timken Phalanx test. As you can see here, this is not a one-arm bandit. This arm comes down to here. There's a fulcrum here. It lands here. And this other fulcrum lands right here. As you can see, as this works up and down, it works this arm. The distance from the center of that bearing to the center of that point is 3/4 of an inch. This distance here, this fulcrum, this one's at 1.25 inches, and that distance there makes a combined ratio when using this pin to place the weights on is a 54-to-1 ratio of load right there on the bearing. A one-arm bandit is a 1-to-1, and if they're pulling 80 pounds on the torque wrench, it's only applying 80 pounds. If we put 1 pound of weight right here, it's 54 pounds of load right here. 2 pounds is 108. So average motor oil is rated for an SMSN API standard at 42 kilograms of load before it weld locks. We're going to do a test run on this first. This is going to be our sample base, just so everybody can see. Right here, fresh, brand new bottle. Going to open it up right now. Going to pour 3 ounces into the tester, or into the flask. Sorry, I don't have 2 hands that can be used. Have to hold the camera. So, going to put 3 ounces in here because our tests are going to be done at 3 ounces with additives of Archoil, and it's using the Archoil 9100 and the 9200. There's 3 ounces. Okay, going to set this over here next to the machine. Got a scale. People said, "Oh, your weights are made out of foam." All metal. This is a Gold's Gym 2.5 pound weight. 2.5 pounds. These are a single pound. That one there weighs 1 pound, 1 ounce. All right, got all that. We've got a sample there. We've got our weights all set up there. People say they can't see what we're doing. Can't see us put the weights on. Can't see everything. We want to get this just right if we can. Okay, we're going to test with this the Castrol Edge Syntec 5W40 maximum performance. This is rated for BMW, Long Life, Porsche, and Volkswagen. So it's also in the diesel category for 4-cylinder engines. as well. All right, just reading a little bit there. We're also going to use, the eventual goal is we're going to use this right here. It was taken right directly out of the package, brand new, bought on Amazon. This is an AR9100 friction modifier used in the power strokes. We currently have a product that works much better than this, but we're developing one right now that we're going to show you that this product takes 16, or actually takes 18 ounces because it advertises it takes 1.2 ounces per quart of oil, and a power stroke takes 15 quarts of oil, so that takes 18 ounces of this to reach its level of efficiency. When we sent this in and had it tested, at its dilution ratio, the boron in this, the potassium tetraborate, is at 268 parts per million. And we're going to show you another product in a little while that's over 800 parts per million, and it doesn't take 16 or 18 ounces. It doesn't even take 8 ounces. We'll talk about that in a minute though. This is the Archoil we've tested in the 9200. Friction Modifier. Says it has a coefficient of friction of 0.03. 300,000 pounds of load. We're not going to come anywhere as near close to that, but I'll bet you it doesn't hold it. So we're getting ready to begin here. We're going to turn the machine on. All right, we're going to let this run for a second with the weight on, or just the arm on it. Let it warm up a little bit. As you can see, this machine oscillates a bit because we built it off-center, so it works a little bit like a camshaft and moves up and down. Let it run until it's smooth up just a little bit. I'm going to hold this because sometimes it vibrates quite a bit with just regular oil in it. All right, now we're going to go ahead and put some 1 pound weights on. 1, 2, 3 pounds. It holds 3 pounds of load before there's more friction than it can overcome. All right, we're going to clean the bearing off, sand it all off, and then we'll start over with the Arch products. Okay. We're going to use this now. We're going to use the Archoil 9200. We're going to mix in 3 milliliters into 3 ounces of the Castrol Edge, which that's what we have right here. Three ounces. Shake that up because I was told I didn't shake it enough last time. So we're going to pour some of this in here so it's easier to get out of the bottle. We're going to use 3 milliliters of this. You can see the 4 milliliter mark. It's on 3 milliliters. That's an awful lot to have to add in there. Mix it in. Turn the machine on. We've already rotated the bearing and cleaned the surface. Now we're going to add this to that till it runs up on the wheel. Just so everybody can see. See, it's on there. It's all over it. It's running. All right. We're going to use the 1 pound weights. Let it run in a second here. Start using the 1 pounders. 1, 2, 3. That wasn't any better. Comes out the same in every test we do. We'll clean this up and we'll use the 9100 next. Okay, we're back. We're going to do the Archoil, the 9100. We just bought this on Amazon. This is the latest, greatest. Bought this in April. Tested it once already. Made a video. Going to use it again. Just going to be a little more thorough on what we show, what we don't show. Show here again. See the mark on the deal? Turn the machine on. No mark. Turn the machine off. It's been spinning. Well, you'll see that. Here's the weights. All metal. Been accused of using foam. There's the fulcrum arms, 54:1 ratio. It's not a one-arm bandit. You can see the pivot points there. This thing is 50 pounds or 54 pounds to every pound added to that rod. Already tested that using the Edge 5 W40, basically the European blend Edge for turbos and diesels. I set that back up here so we can see this. I'm going to watch us mix it. Shake it up. Said we didn't shake it enough before. It shook up. I'm going to add what we broke open on the beginning of the video here. I'm going to add 3 ounces. That's 3 ounces. Shake that up again just in case. I'm going to pour some into this container so that we can take it out with a syringe. Air bubble. Three milliliters. Gonna put that in the sample. Make sure it's stirred in real good. Turn the machine on. I'm going to add this until it runs over the top of the rolling bearing, until it self-feeds. As you can see, I'm going to turn it off. See the blue mark? I'm going to turn it on. We have to be able to show the weights being put on and everything, because people said you can't just look at the wheel, you have to look at the arm. You've dropped the weights, they're foam weights, they're not real weights. There's something holding the end of the arm up, the oil's not on the thing, the this, the that, the, you know. It's all a fraud, it's a fake, it's a phony. Try to make this is as real as it gets right here. Gonna put the arm down. Gonna let it run in for a moment, just as if you had started the car. And start putting some weights on. 1 pound. 2 pounds. 3 pounds. Not any better than any other. The reason, folks, that this doesn't work as an extreme pressure agent, because it's not. It's a detergent. The reason it fixes stiction when it's stiction alone is it's a soap. It's a very mild soap. The products we make clean up stiction, reduce friction, reduce antioxidants, improve the engine oil life to where you can run it 2 to 3 times longer at 500 degrees. Potassium tetraborate is soap. It's 20 mule team soap. It does have some extreme wear additive properties only when it gets extremely hot. So therefore, on cold startups, this is no benefit. The only benefit it is it's a mild soap. Our products have hexagonal boron nitrate added to it. It has some other ingredients that are 5 nanometers in size, that are solids, that have been chemically treated to adhere to metal parts. This, I would say, it's not trickery, it's not anything, it's just soap. So we're going to shut this off, and we're going to put something on there that really does work. Okay, while cleaning the bearing, we had a little mishap. You see right here, it's still laying there. I broke the other flask, slid right off the counter. So we're going to use one flask. We're going to start this over so you can see. This is our machine. It's not a one-arm bandit, still not a one-arm bandit, still the same machine. Still all metal Gold's Gym weights, 2 pound weights, 1 pound weights, empty bucket. We're going to test the 5W40 Edge oil. We're going to use 3 ounces of it in here, just like we did the others. And then we're going to add the appropriate amount of the Archoil hexagonal boron substitute, which we have in this bottle here. We're going to shake it up. I don't have something to pour it in, so we're going to pour it out into the lid here and suck some up out of it. As you can see, this is a lot thicker. It's not like the other stuff. It doesn't smell like the other stuff. It doesn't have the same components. It has hexagonal boron nitrate. We're only going to use that much. Only use that much. 4 ounces of this will treat the engine oil to a higher dosage than the Archoil does. Because it's a pure concentrate, it doesn't have added oil that you already possess in it. It is a pure concentrate or formulation of concentrated oil additive packages to benefit the whole oil. This is meant for, well, you can run this in anything. You can run this in a wet clutch. You can run this in your motorcycle, your Harley Davidson, your Power Stroke, your Cadillac, your gas, your diesel engine, anything. It'll keep it clean. It'll add to the oil life. And the really great thing about this is it's going to be more eco-friendly because your oil change will last twice as long, and the packaging size is smaller, so there's less in shipping, waste in fuel, delivering larger packages, less containers, less trash. As you can see, there's the blue mark. Turn it on, the oil is running over. We're going to start this off just like the other ones with the 1 pound weights and see what happens. Go ahead and add the 1 pound weights. There's 1 pound. There's 2 pounds. There's 3 pounds. There's 4 pounds. Let's go ahead and take those off and put a bigger one on because we're probably going to run out of space. These here, I mean, you read that, it says it's a Gold's Gym 2.5 pound weight. We painted them red so they're noticeable. We're going to put this on. So there's 2.5 pounds. There's 5 pounds. Now, we're going to do something that's a little more crazy. We're going to take this, and I'm going to take the oil bath and I'm going to slide it down, because if it didn't have any oil, oil bath is gone. There's no oil bath on it. It's just running with what was on the bearing. Archoil can't do that. RevX can't do that. Hot Shot Secret can't do that. Only 2 products I know of that can do this is this one here and our TurboMax. This is made to be a less expensive version of TurboMax with a higher concentration of boron. Let's see if I can see. There's a third weight. There's a fourth weight. That's 10 pounds. 10 pounds. Let's take the oil bath away. It's still running. Matter of fact, the oil temperature is getting warm. It is 141 degrees. There's 5 weights. There's 6 weights. It only takes 4 ounces of this to treat 15 quarts of diesel oil for your power stroke. It takes 18 ounces of Arch. And you still have to change your oil at 5,000 or 3,000 miles or whatever they recommend. This here, we have people that run 15,000 miles between engine oil changes. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weights. There's 7 weights. That's 7 weights. It took 945 pounds of load. The oil without any additive at all held 3 weights. It's 162 pounds. The Arch oil held 162 pounds. That's what it held. That's it. If you want something even stronger than what we have here, that's twice the strength of this, try our Turbo Max. This is just meant to be better than Arch and be at an even lower price than any of the competition and still do twice the work. Arch users come to us and have a problem because halfway through their engine oil change, their stiction begins to come back. So thanks for watching. If you want to save a ton of money, save the environment, save your vehicle, we'll list where this is going to be. This will be available on our website and on eBay and Amazon coming very soon. We're just waiting on our labels to get finished. Thanks. Y'all have a great day.